Confession time. Yeah, you can start with a confession. I almost didn't make this video.
Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
Because I was pissed. I almost didn't make this video, but then the voiceover artist, the very talented voiceover artist who did the audio for this video, said, "What about my amazing talents? They're not going to be shared with the world."
Oh, baby, you are so talented.
So I sat down and made this video. Alright, welcome to the channel. Or welcome back to Mutable Magic. I'm Mutable Magic. Welcome to this small, sweet, growing community of people who like gossip.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
I mean, people who like to listen and discuss viral, trending social media topics from all these different social media platforms.
I don't follow rules. I follow dogs on social media.
I go hunting. I find these viral topics, I bring them here, and we discuss them, we dissect them, and sometimes we learn something, sometimes we just come away with the warm feeling that good gossip brings. In this episode, today's episode of Reading, Writing, Arithmetic, I did the usual hunting. I went to social media. I found a viral or interesting topic. This wasn't really a viral one, but this was interesting in that it's the conversation about men settling in relationships. Men, it's not even settling, it's growing roots and not moving, not progressing, just becoming stagnant, no excitement, no nothing, no stirring up or stimulating the relationship. The relationship is not going anywhere. This is what got me to almost not make this video, because reading the comments in this post, in this Reading, Writing, Arithmetic post that we're going to go through, I got angry for the original poster and the woman in this situation.
You know what I mean? Like, I may be deflowered, but I am not devalued.
But before I do all this talking, here's my talented voiceover artist to read the post for you.
Do you guys believe that if a man goes years without marrying you, that he doesn't see you as the one? I have a high school friend, a guy. We have stayed in touch over the years as we sometimes run in the same circles. I always thought that he was a good guy, considerate, honest, and respectful. I moved away a few years ago and went back home to visit, and we bumped into each other. We were sharing where we were in life. I had bought a home, got married, and had 2 kids. He had bought a home for himself and moved his girlfriend of a few years into the home. He mentioned that they had a son. The last time we had spoken, he mentioned that he wanted kids, but despite her urging, he wasn't ready for marriage. She's of African heritage, and cohabiting in pregnancy in her specific culture is frowned upon. They've been together since 2016. They decided that kids was the right move, but wanted to build himself more for marriage, even to this very day. It honestly changed my perspective of him. He seems to absolutely adore and speak so highly of her. He is public with his affections of her on social media, and I do believe he loves her, but he was intentional to buy the house in his name, and even though he knows she wants marriage, is not ready. At the end of the day, I don't know what happens behind closed doors, and I won't lose sleep about it because it's not my life, but it makes me wonder. After 8 years, how can you be more prepared to bring a human being into the world, but not to be married?
Whoo-wee. Now, that's a long post. That was paragraphs, right? That was paragraphs. And so it's about a relationship from 2016. This woman knows this man from her past, a friend or something, and he's been in this relationship since 2016. They're not married. Turns out the woman is from a different culture to his, a culture that frowns upon cohabiting and having children out of wedlock and that kind of thing. And he's not progressing the relationship. It's not going anywhere. He kind of likes it where he is. And this is the settling we were talking about. There's this whole discussion about how men put women into pretty much five categories. But if you want to be simple about it, it's 2 categories.
Straight women are considering going gay. That's happening. That's happening.
His dream girl and Miss right now, or the woman who will do right now, right? The dream girl can be some celebrity, some Instagram model, some unattainable, gorgeous creature somewhere. And then the other one, the other category can be you. The real life in the flesh person who's showing him interest, who's being a decent person, who's giving him a chance. Because that's what it boils down to most of the time, giving a guy a chance, thinking that he's good, thinking that his representative that's turning up means that he's a good person, but he's just biding his time, until he makes enough money, until he's able to show up in Jennifer Lopez's face or whatever starlet, or Billie Eilish, or I don't know, whoever these men are going crazy for these days. I don't know, I don't care. They don't even know what they want. So this was the conversation. This is the conversation. And from the comments, which we're going to go into during this session, it seems like the ladies were advising original poster that this man has settled and he's not going to do nothing, especially if there's no pressure on him, especially if he's comfortable, especially if he thinks this is what this lady deserves, right? There's the dream girl, and then there's you will do. You're living, you're here, you're okay, you're breathing, you've got a pulse. Yeah.
Okay, someone tell me what to do, and I will do it. Huh?
You can be my girlfriend, which is also likened to the Porsche or the Corvette or the Bentley and the station wagon that your dead uncle willed to you when he died. So
you sound very beautiful.
Kind of have to tread with caution when you date these people, because it's hard out there. It's hard out there. But let's do some reading, writing, arithmetic. What it is 10 of the top rated comments in a discussion, in a post, and we go through them and we see, is there consensus? Can we learn something? Have we learned something? Is this interesting? Is this what people are thinking? Is this how I show up? Can I do better? Or we just have a good gossip. Let's go to the slides. Let's go to the reactions and see what commentary these wonderful ladies in this group have. I've got bingo numbers. I've got your bingo numbers for you. Okay, bingo numbers, horse numbers, Powerball numbers. These are the numbers of the high-rated, top-rated comments. Yeah, you can play them as your lucky number somewhere. And if you win something, don't forget your tithe comes here. 10% comes here. You give 10% to teacher. All right, here are the numbers: 30, 16, 10, 5, 14. That's 5 numbers. We do 10 here. Now, don't hate me.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on us.
I have no control over these numbers. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Have you no shame?
1 and 3 bonus numbers. 1, 1, 1. Sorry. Hey, it's the luck of the draw. This can actually be, 240 million euros for somebody, or $85 million, depending wherever you are. Mileage may vary, millions may vary, but the tide comes here, right? The tide comes here. Let's get into the first slide. Coming in at 30 reactions. Here it is. Or is at the end. I don't know, the magic of editing will show it to you. It's gonna be up there somewhere. 30 reactions, both likes and loves. There are a lot of men that desire fatherhood and legacy more than they desire to be a husband. Yeah, men are going around. This is why there was a lot of hate for the 4B movement. Yeah, you women are selfish. You're not having children anymore. What about a legacy? Some men see children as a legacy. Marriage, because he's not going to go from Miss or Ms to Mrs. He's gonna remain Mr. They really don't see a change of status. They really don't see any difference, especially with these ladies who were showing up and doing all these wifey things and girlfriend things. We did a video about that. Yeah, he's like, what the hell, you know, at least children have my last name. Yeah, so that's 30 reactions. There are a lot of men that desire fatherhood and legacy. I think more of the legacy. Little hymns, you know, with his nose, with his complexion, with his gait, that carry his last name. Not really fatherhood. That's a job. These men don't like working. Nah. Okay, coming in at 16 reactions. That's the next comment. He likes where he is in life and he knows she will stay whether he marries her or not. This is the settling that I was talking about. This is the settling that I was about to take this, just go take a shower and watch Bridgerton in my bed. That's it, yeah. This is the settling that unsettled me, right? And almost made me just throw away this little lollipop microphone and not make this video.
Settle down, settle down.
That's why as women we have to stand our ground, period. Have some standards. In the video, the girlfriend and wife duties video that I was talking about, there was a lady who was talking about.
There are some men out there who will lay down, have kids with you, kid after kid after kid, and do not like you, does not want to be with you. You're just convenient. And I'm sorry to say, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It doesn't. It just means that you are not what he feels is the tops for him. You're not a fit for him. Or as old people used to call it, unequally yoked. He's looking for something else. And men have this ability sometimes to be with a woman, have kids with a woman, live with a woman, and even marry a woman he doesn't truly want to be with, and be keeping one eye open looking for the woman he really wants to be with. That's why you see women doing all this stuff for men, and then after years and years and years, they leave her and marry somebody else within 6 months. It's because they was with her, but they never really saw it for her for real.
Do these wifey things, set a time limit about I'm around for this long. You know, you can't, I'm not gonna be a girlfriend for 11 years with 99 children. What you talking about? Put a ring on it, damn it. Okay, if someone loves you, they will marry you. If you're good enough to carry their child, then why aren't you good enough to carry their last name? Because I'm one of those people who thinks that it's much, much more of a commitment to have a child with someone than a marriage. Because divorce exists, annulments exist. A year later, you don't even know this person, but with a child, that's forever. You know, that's ties. That's, you know, okay. Having children is huge commitment, and people act like it's not. I'm with this commenter, you know, I'm with this commenter. Let me give you a heart reaction in the spirit, because this is a screenshot. Okay, I'll go to the post later. The last comment is like, okay, not being rude, mind your business. Why are you asking these questions? We don't care. There's your top rated reactions, 30 and 16, saying people like where they are and they settle where they are, and this man is one of them. Boils my blood. Next slide. Okay, 10 reactions, they're likes. A lot of guys won't do anything they aren't required to do. And these are the leaders. These are the natural leaders. These are the heads of the household. These are the heads of humanity. Yeah, so this is a short, sweet answer. Punchy, a bit painful. Yeah, a lot of men, but it's realistic. A lot of guys. Oh, she said guys, I said men. Oh, did you see that? She said guys, and I'm the one who says men. A lot of guys won't do anything they aren't required to do.
I'm not looking for a man. Let's start there.
But that kind of sounds blame shifty, victiming, blaming of the lady who's been in this relationship since 2016. It's 2 parts to a relationship, right? What's to say she hasn't been requiring him to do stuff? Now I'm just using conjecture. Now I'm just speculating. But I couldn't leave it like that, you know? Like this lady isn't requiring him to do stuff, isn't requiring him to take it to the next level. I don't know, let's move on to the next comment. It's not that he isn't prepared for marriage. He just has no desire to do so with her, in brackets. Back to the dream girl and Ms. Right Now, the Porsche, the Bentley, the Maybach, and the station wagon that your dead uncle willed to you, right? Willed to a guy. Back to that analogy, right? Not with her. I haven't found anyone I want to marry, says the guy who looks like he crawled out of a cave that's under the sea, under a bin.
Here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a bunch of hobos with fingers in each other's pooper in a stranger's car with talk radio playing really loud. It's gonna be a nice evening.
To a woman who's begging for a Walmart ring. Yeah, not with her in brackets. That's saying the quiet part out loud, right? There's no expectation of being required to marry her since he can do everything else. Living together, a kid, and not have to marry her. She has not made marriage a requirement expectation. Ouch. I don't know. This kind of echoes the comment up there with 10 reactions about guys won't do what they're not required to do. And this is also kind of echoing and blaming her that she hasn't required this of him. Is it her? Is it okay? I don't, not to sound victim-y and that kind of thing, but is it entirely on her? Some of this is on him, right? He's settled. Why is he so comfortable settling like that? Why is he so comfortable settling like that? How do we shake him out of this inertia, out of this comfort, out of this audacity that he has to settle, as a baby daddy with no ring on his finger and no status and no honor for the woman that has borne his child? I'm getting riled up again.
You're angry right now. Do you want to sing a song?
But okay, let's go to the last comment, which has 14 reactions, including a sad one. I'm there, sis. She's a placeholder. Ow! Who ended up pregnant. It's not hard. LOL. Oh, whoa. To answer the question, the woman is either not the one or he's not ready to man up and do what she requires, which means she's still not the one, because if she was, he would do what's necessary, unless neither of them want marriage for reasons unknown. That's a mouthful. It's on her and it's on him. I like the balance. It's on her and it's on him. I like the balance. Let's put the slide up, please.
Stevie can't see shit. Can't see the day, the night, the shadow, the shade. Can't even get a peek. Just a peek. Can we help Stevie get a peek?
Please? She's a placeholder who ended up pregnant by herself. Wrap it up, sir. If she's not good enough to marry, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Don't be raw dogging out here, right? And say, I don't want to be a husband, whatever, I haven't found someone to marry, but you're going in raw.
Laid out the tarp, got out that good ass baby oil, and I was in it. Just I got in my power stance, and I was like, cow, because there's only one rule in my bedroom.
You're going in raw. Wrap it up. Yeah, play your own part. She didn't end up pregnant, like breathe in, breathe out by herself. You might have had something to do with this. This guy might have had, he did actually have something to do with this, right? He's not ready to man up, but he's ready to dive in raw. No, thank you. Enough. Let's no. Enough. I'm getting riled up again. And we have the ones to go through. In the next slide. One. I hope that was 5 times. I don't know. I'm getting bored. My Gemini placements have kicked in. Okay, the first one is, she's seen it multiple times where a man is with a woman for years and does not get married. And then the other one, get it? Echoes it, says, he's role-playing husband without the commitment. Right. But I like the first one that says you have to be prepared to leave after a certain point. You can't be playing house forever. You can't be a girlfriend until you're 80, right? You have to be ready to chuck the deuces at a certain point. And he knows that she's not. She's sticking around. That's why he has cement in his shoes. Like, he's stuck
between a rock and a hard place.
He's not going anywhere. He's not moving anywhere. Nothing. He's not doing nothing. Let's go to the next ones. Oh, she lowered her standards. She should have left a long time ago. Okay, I agree. Before the baby, maybe, because 2016, in 2024 is 8 years. Do you know what you can do in 8 years? Do you know you can transform your life in 8 years? I can remember vaguely what I was doing 8 years ago. That's how long 8 years is, right? 8 years is a little human being in the 3rd grade. They know their ABCs, they can count up to 1,000, they can write their name, they can even write in cursive.
But I want to put you on the bus. Mommy loves you.
I love you, but don't fold it.
It's a long time. 8 years is from undergraduate level to, I don't know, a harried, harassed PhD candidate, right? 8 years is primary school education, the first school level. 8 years of school. It's a long time. She should have left, right?
Man, I could really use that cash, Mark. I mean, that cash could really get me out of a couple of jams. It's just, all right.
This other one says, I know a couple like this, almost 15 years. The reason is because the woman and her family is terrible with money. LOL. Okay, he hasn't married her because her family is terrible with money. Okay. Who'd want to have all that money go to your ex-wife in-laws in the event of a divorce? This sounds like a man. Where are the admins? Admins, we have a man in the group. This is so red pill and so man. Ew, it stinks. It's hysterical. No, thank you.
Gross! Get away! Oh my god.
Last one is a response from the anonymous poster. The poster who posted these paragraphs that we're going through with the replies. I just realized this isn't my first time seeing this happen after all. It's so common. My coworker was with the father of her 2 sons for 11 years and started cheating because he didn't propose or seem to want marriage despite living together, sharing cars, a home, bank accounts, and bills. He proposed on year 10 and she accepted, but he left her at year 11. So much time was wasted. Wow.
It's okay, I forgive him. Everybody gets cheated on. No, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. And that it's common and that it's happening like this almost all the time everywhere. It's just foul. It's just foul, really. I'm coming back with your lucky numbers. These numbers better be lucky because this was a heavy video. And I'm getting riled up again.
128. 128. That's all it takes. And what's your excuse?
I haven't found anyone to marry.
128. Then they're cute. They're cute. And if you want to be more expensive, they're over here. I wouldn't want that one. That's all it takes.
Oh man. Wow. That's a nightmare. 8 years. I'm a serial dater. How many serial little relationships would I have gotten into? I can't do 8 years with no prospects, no excitement, no churning, no galvanizing, nothing. I can't do 8 years like that. There has to be some dynamic activity. There has to be something going on, right? Something to look forward to. And is it really entirely the woman's fault that a man is comfortable? Do we have to be unpredictable and shifting goalposts? He doesn't know whether we're coming, whether we're going, whether we're staying, whatever. Do we really have to be playing these manipulative games?
I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing these games. I'm not playing these games.
All the time, reading the rules, playing, I don't know, all these psychological games all the time for men to commit and to play fair. All this placeholder, good for now, not my dream girl type of talk. It's so jading. It's so jading when it comes to relationships. But then it's so common from what all the posters were saying. I think this is the reason why this post didn't have the high numbers we have in the other posts, right? People are tired. People are tired of these things.
I am tired.
Change has to come. Okay, I'm gonna change out of this and get into my pajamas and watch Bridgerton and some mothers do album and a bunch of other things until midnight. Got my popcorn, I've got my snacks, and then I'm gonna troll social media and be back with more stuff to gossip about.
I had a dream last night. I dreamt I was a dove flying over the sea, and I swam with the dolphins. I was two animals joined as one, which meant good things are coming. Good things.
More reading, writing, and arithmetic, maybe, or something else. This is Mutable Magic. I'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.